Hello, thanks for joining me today. We are going on a transmitter trip. Finally! Oh, I'm so excited. It has been a while for a proper transmitter trip. Not a propane refill trip. And nothing against our propane refill trips. I enjoy those too. But for this trip, we're actually going up to do some work. I have tower climbers with me, and we'll be going to our undisclosed location. In fact, I'm actually waiting for them right now. They're not here yet, but they will be. We'll be going up to our undisclosed location. They're going to be checking all of our guy anchors, our guy lines, make sure our antennas are okay, the tower structure. They're going to be removing some things off of the tower, and we'll be, nope, that's not them. And we'll be also removing some of the other stuff that has basically been abandoned up there from older projects and other things that we had going on. So, all that. It was a beautiful leisurely drive up the mountain and into the clouds. I needed to occasionally let the tower climbers catch up. I sometimes forget that not everyone is familiar with the road that I bring up the mountain. When we arrived at the top, we were skimming the tops of the clouds. The first order of business while the tower climbers geared up was to inspect the guy wires and the anchors.
And the braking strength. So if this is like 3/8, I think it's like 15,000 pounds, so they will tension this, or we would do it if we were doing it, to 1,500 pounds, 1/10 of the braking strength. So that's a 10 times safety factor.
And I learned about how guy wires are tensioned. The tower climbers began their climb, and I turned the station off to protect them from RF exposure. Work began on inspecting our broadcast antennas to make sure that the years of ice buildup haven't caused anything to come loose or be stressed. It's really quiet up here right now. I mean, it's so quiet I can hear them talking quietly. Then it was time to remove unused equipment from the tower. This microwave link had its cable come loose from the cable hangers and broke off at the bottom. We can't let it continue to flap in the wind, but since we're losing the low side of this microwave link, I'd rather just remove the antenna instead of keeping it on the tower for only a couple of months. I pitched in and was holding the tag line to keep the antenna from hitting the guy wires and the tower. Then it was time for the cable to come down. This cable was in very rough condition since it had been whipped around in the wind for a while. After that cable was down, it was time to pull off the old internet equipment that was on the tower. The less that we have on the tower to hold ice and to catch the wind, the better it will be for the tower. I'm gonna hang on to this ice shield because one day I want to get a nice pan-tilt zoom camera up on the tower, and these ice shields will be perfect. Then it was all over and time to drive back down. Thanks for coming along today. I really appreciate it. And it was great to get out of the office and up to a transmitter site. Oh, it's been a while. I've needed this to get out and go to a site. It really was needed. Anyways, the tower climbers were great. Thank you again to Vic Solberg and his crew. I am very happy with how professional they are and how well they do the job. And yeah, I would have them again in a heartbeat if we ever have any more tower stuff. So anyways, if you're looking for tower things, Vic Solberg, he's your guy. If you have any comments about what videos I should cover next, I know I did the one about the RF with the signal hunting and the spectrum analyzer. I still have a plan to do that video and to do one on basically T hunting, but professional-ty hunting, I guess. But I still have a plan to do that video. Just have to find a time to do it. And let me give you real quick my timeline here. I have to finish that project with the cage nuts. It's kind of blown up into a bigger project. I'm basically rewiring that entire room for the most part. So I have that. And then I also have our Santiago Peak project, which I know I've been talking about for a while. And finally, it is time to start putting rubber to the road, I guess. Meat to the grinder, nose to the... Anyways, whatever the phrase is. Putting that project into action. And so now I am looking at the end of April to have that project completed. So I have to go and I have to wire up the rack down here, so that way I'm not doing it up there, because that's just a waste of time. Do it down here, transport it up without any equipment in it, but just everything all pre-wired. Then when I get it up there, all I've got to do is put the equipment in, make all the connections, boom, away we go. That's on the horizon, and hopefully I'm able to get out and do more transmitter trips. I think I might be doing another propane run to the undisclosed site here next week, because we're getting a little low on propane. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy.